Hello, this is the Jumeirah College Community Briefing for the week beginning the 10th of May. It's really lovely to be back with you. We didn't send out a video last week because we had a newsletter coming out, and I hope you all had an opportunity to read it. In particular, there was some very important information for any students or parents of students who would have been taking external examinations this week, just with some more clarification in relation to the centre assessed grades that will be submitted in a few weeks' time. So please do have a look at it. But as I say, it's nice to be back with you. This week coming actually sees the halfway point of the term. And I think we can look back on the last few weeks with a huge sense of satisfaction. If we had sat down at the beginning of term and speculated as to how we would have got on with the distance learning that has taken place, I think anyone that has suggested the level of success that would have been achieved may not have been believed. It really has gone incredibly well. And I'm enormously grateful for the support that you have all offered. We are doing a lot of surveys. We are constantly checking what you think. And it's so nice to get your feedback. As well as providing us with useful steers as to how we can improve. And I hope you know that we've been listening to those in relation to the volume of work and things such as that. It's been really nice to see the positive way in which this has been embraced by a community, and it is a challenge for all of us, and I accept that. We now have over 98% attendance at the school, which is a really strong endorsement from the students, and a 97% approval rating from parents as well. So thank you for that support. What's been really interesting, a couple of things that have been pointed out this week is I think we all found it living in quarantine generally quite monotonous, but that seems to have changed into a bit of a regular routine pattern now. So hopefully the monotony is beginning to disappear for all of us, but you're embracing the routine that in particular the Ramadan hours gives us. Secondly, talking to a member of staff at the end of last week, actually what has been particularly interesting is the fact that despite the slightly reduced hours that students are working, what they are achieving in that time has not gone down. So I know how hard students are working, so congratulations to all of you for that. It is important we celebrate the success of everyone in our community, and every week at the moment over 2,000 achievement points are being awarded. So well done to all the students who've got that. But in addition, we have been recognising the particular achievement of certain students, and at the end of April we did award Students of the Month. That was part of the newsletter, so congratulations to everyone who was recognised by their head of year for their particular performance in April. I would also like to mention three particular students who in the last week have been awarded COBIS Student Achievement Awards for their particular contribution. And these three students are firstly Angelique Hill from Year 8, and Angelique has been recognised for her huge contribution to the wider life of the school. Angelique is one of those students who is involved with everything that you see, whether it's the lessons that she takes, but also performances in drama and music. She is a student with huge enthusiasm, so congratulations to Angelique. The second student is Avi Kapoor in Year 10. Avi has also received a Student Achievement Award from COBIS. And that is in recognition of Avi's exceptional academic performance. Avi works incredibly hard, but in particular he's had huge success in maths and various Olympiad activities, so congratulations to Avi. And the third student I'd like to mention is Ellie Sansom, also in Year 10. Ellie is a student who many of us that know her infectious enthusiasm for all that she does. She's a phenomenal sportswoman who contributes hugely to many teams, but also goes out of her way a lot to support students and other children who may have particular needs or barriers to learning. She really is someone who contributes hugely to our community. So well done to all three of those students, and I hope that should you cross paths with them in your remote learning, you will congratulate them too. The school has a big week coming up. You may have seen in the press that the local authority, the KHDA, has actually now introduced some inspections or evaluations of distance learning. And on Tuesday this week, the school will be visited, albeit online, by a team of evaluators to look at what we're doing. They will be having meetings with a variety of people, and they will be dropping into lessons. So not a huge amount of lessons. I think it's 6 or 7 lessons that they will be looking at, but you may well see someone pop in. They won't be involved in any way. They won't have their cameras on. They won't have their their microphones on, but that may well happen at some point on Tuesday. As well as that, they have asked all members of the community, both staff and students, to take part in a survey. And if you have had that, please can I ask students to do this, because it's really important that your views are factored in. In addition, the KHDA should have sent all parents a text message with a link to a survey as well. And if I could ask you to fill that in, I would be very, very grateful. As I say, I'm not asking you to answer in any particular way, but if you could fill in that survey, it would be very helpful to have your views expressed in what is an important visit. I know that the team will be very impressed with all that they see. I'm very much looking forward to the opportunity to sharing with them the great work that goes on both by the students and the staff. And I know that we'll have another wonderful week. So please stay safe, keep active, stay off screens as much as you can. I think one of the things that we've learned is the need for well-being and for ensuring that students not only have an opportunity to stay mentally active, but physically active as well. And hopefully the slight reduction in the lockdown circumstances has enabled that as well. But stay safe, have a great week, and I will see you in a week's time.